name is Chris Justice. I'm chair of the Department of Geographical Science, University of Maryland. And I'm involved in a large international program on agricultural monitoring. And I'm also involved in promoting the use of satellite data for agriculture. In 2020, there'll be increasing demand for food, and we need to increase our production. To do that, we have to be more efficient, and we have to be careful that being efficient in agriculture doesn't damage the environment where we live. So we need to balance growth in agriculture with environmental sustainability. In terms of use of satellite data, we are trying to make the data available to help not just the country, but the farmers. And there's research that needs to be done, but making that research available and translating it into useful information for farmers can really help increase the efficiency of agricultural production. So the data from the satellites from the US and from Europe are free and openly available now. What we're doing is developing tools so that farmers can get the information they need at the local level, and that the national government can get the information they need at the national and international level. In Kazakhstan, you have very large fields. So you can use that to look at the condition of the crops in different areas of the farm and the different stages of growth over very large areas. You can look at the abundance of pests and diseases and damage that they are doing to the crops. And we're moving towards a time when we can do prediction of yield and an indication of what's needed. For planning purposes, it's good to know what is being grown and how well it's doing and what the overall production will be for this year. So AccuWeather gives you the current weather conditions. The National Meteorological Agency provides forecasts for the next 10 days, and those estimates are usually fairly accurate for the farmers next 10 days. However, forecasting for 6 months for the future is still very much an area for research. We can give indication of production, but it's important for us to do the research to develop good weather forecasts into the future. In terms of other information, the agro industry, private business, is now providing services which include information on fertilizer application, information on improving seeds and improving the crop yield, but also satellite data to help precision farming in the US. So the future of agriculture in the world, with changing climate, with economic development and changing trade, is something that needs careful attention. And I think the more information we can provide to everybody, transparent information, will help stabilize the markets and provide a basis for sustainable agriculture. So data from the Kazakh satellites and from NASA and from European Space Agency can be used to look at the extent of cropland and how land use is changing. In Kazakhstan, you have 2 satellites that are fine resolution in a few meters, and you can map all the fields using Kazakh satellite data. And from NASA data and European Space Agency data, for the very big fields in Kazakhstan, you can also map fields.